Yo, hello. Okay, making sure that the volume is not too loud. Um, yeah, hi. Okay, I think I'm not too loud. Let me see. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. All right. So yes, hello. I'm SolarLune. I'm an independent game developer. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So hi, I'm SolarLune. I'm an independent game developer. I'm the creator of Master Plan. I'm the creator of Tetra 3D. I'm the creator of that 3D PS1 style adventure game, and I thought it would be fun to do something a little different today and work with Picotron. Picotron is a fantasy console made by Lexalawful. It's something similar to, or something like a kind of sequel in a sense to Pico 8, which is very popular. A lot of people are familiar with it. Pico 8, for example, is what the developers of Celeste, I believe, made the original game in, or Game Jam. They made it in Pico 8, and then after that, they made the full game. So this is kind of like the same kind of concept where it's like a fantasy console. You use it to make games. That's the idea. So what I'm gonna do, I thought it'd be fun to just try something out. And this is a closed source fantasy console. If you would rather have an open source fantasy console, you could do with something like TIC 80, which is also a good option. But the thing about TIC 80, as you can see, is that it's just not just, but it is a normal. It is a kind of like, it is a fantasy console, but it runs on your CPU and GPU. There's no restrictions, so you can see that you can do some crazy stuff with it. So it's maybe we'll try this another time. Maybe we'll try this for yeah, that's crazy, dude. We'll try this for the next. That's wild. For the next that's really good. Maybe we'll try this for the next stream, for another stream. But I mean, people are doing some crazy stuff, dude. Come on. Real-time ray tracing. It's wild. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing today. Is it's wild. That's what we'll be doing today. Is basically we'll be messing around with a fantasy console. No idea what we're going to be doing yet. I thought it'd be good to go ahead and just get some music going and just try something. So we'll try something. I'm not really familiar with Picotron. I don't particularly like Lua, so you might be like, this isn't the tool for you. But let's try it. Let's try it. We'll get some music going and then we'll get started. Let's go with. Go something like this. Should be nice and quiet. Can we get a loop? There we go. All right, we'll start over, reboot Picotron, and see what we can get. All right, so let's start off with maybe we'll start with music. You know what? Actually, let's start off with this. Yes. There we go. Cool. We'll start off. Let's start off with some art. Start off with some art to get some ideas. So we have 4 pages. They can be. Okay, these are bits, right? Yeah. I'm assuming this is the sprite size, no? time to cycle through the colors. You've got different patterns, you've got different stuff, stamp tool. Is this just a different way to show the same colors? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well that's 25. No, there's more colors in this. Okay, so you can switch between 26 colors and 64. Okay, let's start off with 26 colors. We'll start off with just, or no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 16, 32 colors, or 64. Okay, so we'll start off with just the 32 color option. Let me see if we can pull up readme. Okay, so we have a couple of different options for resolutions. Maybe we'll choose this one. .240 by 135, that seems fine. Let me see if I can get some dots on this. Let's see. Okay, so according to this documentation, it says to save a cartridge to disk, open a terminal from the Picotron menu and type save. Note that you cannot save the cart while you're inside RAM cart after you press escape to halt a program. That would mean copying a folder somewhere inside itself. Once the cartridge has been saved, the file name is set as the present working cartridge, and subsequent saves are issued with the shortcut Control-S info. When editing, those individual files are auto-saved to RAM cards that Control-R will run the current version. There's no need to save before each run. Okay. All right, let's start off with some graphics. So let's see. Graphics are stored in GFX files located in the or included in the cartridge at GFX/GFX. Click on the second workspace to draw a sprite. By default, the sprite editor has 0.gfx, which is a sprite bank that is automatically loaded when a cartridge is run. It can be modified with set sprite. Instead of using the bunny image, I don't know what that is. Somewhere else in this documentation, the index of the sprite can be used. Map is can be drawn with map. Map files can be also loaded directly as a table of layers. Each layer has a user data BMP that can be passed to map as the first parameter. Okay. Let's see. From inside Picotron, any folder in the file navigator can be opened in a regular non-Picotron file browser with View in Host OS, or by typing folder from terminal. Okay. Let's see. So where's the editor, GFX editor? All right, let's select all, let's control A, enter selects none, cursors move the selection, backspace deletes, copy, paste big, toggle the right hand pane. Okay. Navigate the sprites is minus and plus, navigate the colors is 1 and 2, pick up the colors right. Mouse button. Okay. Mouse wheel to zoom in and out as to select. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. So we'll try with just the pencil here. I wish there was a way to like go between two colors rather than needing to pick up like this. It'd be nice to have like Z or X or something switch between like the last selected colors. I'm guessing they don't mention this, or I don't think they do, but I'm guessing the first color is transparent. Or no, you probably picked the transparent color. Color 0 is drawn by transparent by default. Okay. So I probably would rather have pink as transparent rather than black. So can I move the colors or no? Or do I have to edit I probably have to edit the palette. Let's go to, I think, here, and then go to here, palette. No, let's see. The display palette remaps the whole screen when it's displayed at the end of the frame. Changing the draw palette to that's already drawn. Okay, so you can change the color with PAL, but okay, so there's no ability to change the color. That's built in, huh? Okay. So this is always black. No, there's gotta be a way to change the color. There gotta be a way to change these colors. I'd assume there to be. Let's see, change color sets gonna current color set to 6. What's 6? Gray, okay. By default. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is no way to change. You can swap. You can change a color out for another one, but you can't change the colors. There's probably a way to do it, but it's not in this document. Okay, that's fine. We'll make do with what we got here. What is... Oh, there is not... Okay, I guess there's not. I'm gonna make that maybe bigger. Make the head a little bit bigger. Allows us to get a little bit more detail on the hair. Again, not bad, not bad. So maybe go for orange. Maybe change the hair color. Okay. Yeah, wider, dude. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see. Now we have the problem of trying to express this hairstyle from another angle. I think it's probably something like that, I guess. Okay. Okay, we'll start with that. I got this off the BBS. Let's see if we can do something with this. There's no code, right? No. Okay. Oh, maybe you can't do that. Maybe you can't do run. I guess you have to load. No, because if you load it, doesn't that... Yeah, now RAM card is that. Yeah, my stuff got erased. So that's not what we want to do. Let's go back. I want to restart this. I know I don't have to. I just want to make sure I'm starting with a clean slate. Okay, so... how do we actually use this then? I have to stop it from running. Let me take a look here. Let's see. Must be okay, that's right. Is it unsandboxed? Okay. Oh, I see. So you can put stuff here. So you can access it from other places. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. WASDQE. Ah, okay. So that changes that background. Ah, okay. That changes the tab. That changes the graphics file. Interesting. Okay. So, I guess we'll do it like this. Oops. Okay. All right, pretty straightforward. Not bad, not bad. Okay. It's not delete. How do I delete? Let me see. How do I delete delete selection. Oh, okay, that goes there. All right. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, so let me copy this, copy that, put that there, put this here, flip it, select it, flip it, move it, unselect it, okay. Okay, something like that. Let's see, do I want that extra head bump or not? I think not. Okay. And of course, once I actually like am satisfied with this, I can just remove the duplicate frames, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, you know, as necessary. But for now, this is fine. I mean, I guess I could actually make them different to make the animation cleaner, now that I think about it. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Not used to the controls. This leg is forward. Gosh, dude, this is... No! How did I manage to do that? Why does it, like, make it a small little thing? Maybe I need the stamp tool for that. Yeah, okay. So, oops, delete this. And place that. Whoops. And then flip it. Okay, so is that something like that? Okay, so frames, we can now kick that forward. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so we'll call that our character, our player character. That dude, this dude. Okay, so now let's make a map, I guess. This is the map. All right, we're gonna kick it over here. And we're gonna start with City Street, I guess. Oh, control click is to flood fill. Ah. Does that? It does not seem to say that anywhere. Oh, a rect and ellipse tools can be drawn by holding control. Oh, can be drawn filled by holding control. Okay. All right, let's see if we can just. Oh, it fills the entire thing. Okay. So then just flood fill that. You know what? It probably should be bigger. This area. Something like that. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking that this should be good enough. We can do like that and then that out. Oh, the Dock of Pepper says evening. Hello. And Snowbeak says Pico 8. Nah, this is Picotron, which is basically Pico 8. It's pretty similar. It's pretty similar. Right now, though, we're just trying something just to try something. Switch up the music as well. Yeah, so, sorry, I didn't really explain it. Yes, so Picotron is like a newer, slightly more different variant of Pico 8. It's similar in terms of like what it does. It's a fantasy console, but it is higher resolution, higher color count, I think. Yeah, higher color count. Higher sprite size, larger sprite size rather, by default. So it's a little bit different, but it's the same kind of concept. Okay, we'll start. We'll say that's enough for that. Okay, let's see if we can build a map here. We need to go to the second page. Can we just, yep, and then give me like, yeah, layer size 32 by 32. Is this the size of the, oh, it's that inter, okay. Oops, we do 8 by 8. Oh, this is to add and delete a layer, I see. This is to color it, that's to make it visible. Block, fill, clone, select. Okay, pan, I'm guessing different files. Okay, that's the location, the ID in hex. Oh, I see. And then you go back here and you can set bits. Okay, understood. Okay, yeah, 16-bit exactly is that kind of a vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and change the music real quick. Beautiful. Always love this song. Trampeak or Trampeak. All right, so I'm going to say that this is a good size, I guess. 8, 32 by 32. Let's go 16 by 16. What this represents, I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, so that's the general idea. We cannot rotate it. Can we flip it? We can. We can flip it horizontally and vertically. Okay. I know there must be a rotation option, right? R rotates selected tiles, but also sets special bits to indicate that the tile itself should be drawn, flipped, and rotated. Map also observes those bits. So I can rotate. Hold on. I can rotate here. Okay, I can. Okay, right click. Oh, it changes all of the pixels. So you can use this to be like, oh, I want this color to be like this color, like that. I see. Okay, that's kind of useful. It's kind of good. Kind of a cool feature. I mean, it's a cool feature. It's just Yeah, it's a cool feature, but it's just a little. It's not a bad feature. Hold on, my brain is mid thought here. Technically, this is incorrect because the shadow is wrong, but we're gonna leave it like that. Whoops. We're gonna leave it like that for now. All right, let's see how this looks. We're going to, dude. I gotta figure out how to, yeah, this is supposed to have arguments, isn't it? I mean, parameters, I mean, parentheses. Is that how it works? I think that looks about right? Okay, no crash. No response, that means that it's probably, let's see, I'm pretty sure it's like, let's make our own thing here. Let's make a, okay. So yeah, draw is supposed to be clear the screen. Oh, I see. So these are like special entry points, huh? Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's our map. So let's clear the screen. It would be cool if we set the video mode. Three. Okay, so that's 3, 4. Okay. Let's see, vid. Vid sets a full screen video mode. Currently supported modes are 0, 3, and 4. 4 being 160 by 90, 3 being 240 by 135, and 0 being 480 by 270. Okay, so let's look at that real quick. Okay, that's 0, 3, 4. Okay, probably 3. Can we get a sprite on screen? Sprite. Draw a sprite S at position XY. It can be a user data or a sprite index. All right, well then it should be, oh, that's the X, that's what's drawing there. Can we draw it 16 by 16? And can we draw sprite number 8? Can we draw him on top of the map? Cool, his eyes are not black. Can we fix that? This would be better if this could be pink. How do I change the colors of the palette? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna go to Discord and ask. It's not like his eyes need to be black, but they kind of I mean, there's a certain charm in them being a different color. But I just want to know. I'm probably actually gonna keep it like this, but I just want to know. Okay, according to this, you have to poke memory addresses to change palette colors. Okay. So if this is our transparent color, that's fine. Okay, well that can change later, I guess. We can deal with that later. For now, this is fine to just have his eyes be a different color. We could make them green, I guess. Oh, do we want to go Final Fantasy? Let's keep it let's keep it readable. We can't do that for all the colors. I could just do this actually. Yeah, okay, so that does work. Okay, so then we can just do this, and then from here we can just there we go. All right, so there's our little guy. Let's see if we can kick him over a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, there's an issue. Well, there's a couple things we can do. For one thing, does this switch? No, it does not switch. Okay. For one thing, it would be nice if this was a little bit more aggressive in the shadow area. There we go. But now what I'm thinking is that you can't easily see the you can't see the colors around him because that dark blue is kind of reserved. We can use more colors, but that wouldn't really solve the problem that we're having. So maybe we're going to change his colors around a little bit to be more readable. We can change his hoodie to be green, so that reads better. I mean, I guess we could change the sprite at launch. Like, it's easy to be like, oh, well, let's just like change the colors around at launch or at runtime. We could do that, but I also kind of want to like maintain the difficulty, so to speak, like maintain the what's the word? Maintain the restrictions, the difficulty. But I guess this is a good size. He's not small on the screen. We can work with this. So what we're going to do is take a look at this again. What was the vid option? Vid 3 is 240 by 135. So then how big is a layer size? 240. That's 15. By 135. That's 8.5, so that's 9. Okay, so this is our actual So how do... Ah, okay. So I see. So if we do this, it will be map 1. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. Like, that's not bad. I don't mind that. Can I select this and then move it? Yeah, okay. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that. We do this. We do this. Rotate, whoops, like that. Okay, so now we run it. Cool. So that's, now we see this. Now we see that in the corner part of it. Okay, cool. So we can do like that. Like that. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Alright. I can see how this works. I can see the utility of this. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Oh, do we want him to still stay green? I really want him to be blue, but I also like the street being... I always like the street being a dark blue. But I guess we could make it as a different color. Let's... And then I guess we could use dark blue here. Let's see how this... Okay, so it doesn't like that. Understood. Yeah. Let's see. Nah, that doesn't read the same, dude. It's gotta be that dark blue. It has a certain vibe that's unparalleled. So our guy will have to be not blue. Did I delete a... No, I didn't. Okay, cool. And then we just gotta do it for the other color. Let me save this. Where are we at? Okay, so it would also be nice if we had a shadow underneath the player. To do that, we're gonna do something super basic, I guess. We're gonna have I guess we can have this be a shadow. I guess that's I suppose. I mean, what's the alternative, right? Okay, we'll go with this. I think that's about right in terms of size. All right, so can we get a sprite of 1? And then can we also move it down probably? Well, I'll leave it, I guess, like this because we're gonna have to probably offset it. So it's gonna be +8. Let's try that. Let's try +6. Okay, so that's the idea. Now, we're probably going to replace the palette. So let's see, because I really need black for that shadow. It's just not going to look the same if it doesn't have black. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. So, P-Alt sets transparency for color index C to is transparent Boolean. Transparency observed by those functions. Red pixels are not drawn. Okay, so I can make it so that a different color is it. Okay, so I guess that's what I should have done in the first place. We'll just use pink as the very unlikely to use that color. Okay. Oops. All right, cool. So now, you know what? This is an ugly pink. Like, I don't mind not using this color. It's just hard to be visible. Like, it's hard to see. It's hard to, like, look at the sprite properly like that. Can I use a different color? Which color am I least likely to use? Can I go over here? Maybe I can use this black. But then how would I draw something that's black like this? So, I mean, I could replace the palette just for that one thing, but I might need black. So I don't want to not use it. I could replace it with a different color. How do you even use these colors if you can't set them? Well, I guess, yeah, how do you use them if you can't set them? Poking, maybe you can change the cart? What can I do here? Pink is ugly. It makes it hard to read the sprite, but it's not impossible to work with. It's not impossible to work with. We're going to work with it. We're gonna work with it. So, oh, okay, that moves it in pieces. Okay, so in like eight either halves or eight pixel jumps. All right, so I could have sworn there was a way. Whoops. Is there not a way? I thought there was a way to jump between different things up here. Anyway, so what we can do then, we just go here and we, is it PAL P-Alt. So 0 is false. And now 30 is true. Okay. So now we should be able to go over here and paint this black. There we go. Cool. Now I'm gonna try something where we do transparency. Do they have transparency here? I'm sure they must. Oh, is that not how you do? It's not this. How do you do? Oh, it's that shadow. So what I want to try, let me see, transparency. Wait. Set a 4x4 fill pattern. Okay. Two different colors can be specified in the last parameter. So I guess it's like you can dither. Okay. Color tables. Color tables are applied by all graphics operations when pixel is drawn. Each one is a 64 by 64 lookup table indexed by two colors. Using the color that should be drawn. So we're drawing a black pixel and red pixel. Color zero transparent. Additionally, 1 of 4. Okay. Masks, 3 masks can be output color. So alpha. No transparency, no alpha. There's probably a way to do it, but what I'm gonna try then is the old school method. You can hear me trying to move the line. I guess that's not here. They don't have that ability. All right, let's try that. Okay, so you can see how I did it. Yeah, maybe not the best solution. It looks like it's flickering. It looks like it's like not consistently altering. So I'm thinking that it might be because this is 75 FPS maybe. I'm not sure if there's any way I can get that information. Can I draw text? Okay. Draw text. 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 Oops. Oops. Big test, read text. Draw text. Draw. Wait a second. Called each time the window manager asks for a frame, normally 60, 30, or 20 times per second. So maybe that's why. So what we're going to do is move this here. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. It doesn't quite look right. What to do? What to do? All right, well, what I'll do is probably... Oh, wait, is it... It might be Control Alt. Yeah. Isn't it? It's Alt, left, right. Okay, that's how you switch. Okay. I was like, I know that there was a way to do it. I didn't remember. Okay, so I could try something like this, where we just... do some basic dithering to kind of get the effect across. Oh, and then we, oops. We don't need this anymore. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. And then we could probably do something like this, where the center area is particularly dark. Yeah, that's doable. Let's see. Name expected near 32. I guess I have to do local. Oh, is it like this? No global. I wonder if we like rotated the shadow, if that kind of would sell it a little better. Let's see. How do we flip it? We'll have to do an animation system, which shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, I'm thinking we could flip it to give the effect of noise. Let's see here. Flip X, flip Y. Okay. This X, Y, flip X. Okay. Flip X, player.shadow flip. That is surprisingly good. Also, I forgot that we can make his eyes black again now. Well, I'll leave it the way it is. That is surprisingly good. I'm gonna make it darker. I'm gonna do like this, actually. Oh no, that doesn't, yeah, that doesn't quite work right. So what if we just do like, it almost feels like ray tracing. Like it feels like the noise that you get from ray tracing. That's crazy how it looks. That's crazy, dude. That's insane how like effective that is. That looks it looks so weird. So weirdly good. All right, I guess we're going to do that. I guess that's what we're going to do. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so all right. So I think we're going to take this out to a new thing. Local. What's this? Well, it's just this. How do they do this in like how do you actually do this? Katic, hello, welcome to the stream. How do you do this in Lua? How do you do like class systems? I'm gonna try this, which is JavaScript-esque. We're gonna see how this works. It's not gonna work, but let's try it. Can I declare a function like this? I probably can't. Let's see. No comment? Oh my goodness. We're truly back in the Stone Age, dude. No comment. Shortcut hotkey. Crazy. Where's it load? Import, require, load, need. What's the keyword for Lua? Where you, I'm trying to remember it. Is it? It's not. It requires. Not import. It's not load. It's not. I'm not gonna remember. What is it? Include. Require. Let's see. Yeah, include isn't highlighted like all the other stuff, so I'm not sure. Well, vid isn't highlighted either, so maybe there's something going on. We're gonna push this stuff. This can stay. Well, we can push this out here. You can also use block comment syntax. That's correct. Thank you, thank you. This makes pink transparent. This clears the screen. We're setting the set video screen. We can probably push this out to it. I think it exists. Draw the map, draw the sprite, draw the shadow. We can kick this out to player.lua. Let's global player. So it's there. I have to go like. Oh, I see. That it works, but player. Right. Okay. So I can say maybe player is included. Up value player. Can I return player? Okay, that does work. So I can make a function that returns this, I guess. But then how do you? Let me see. I know this is not how. Learn X in 1 minute. Let me look it up. Because you can't just do stuff like that, right? Like a method doesn't have access to the values in the data set, right? Or I mean, I guess I could just do it the simple way. I've never been a huge fan of the meta table system. I'm just not a huge fan of this. So like this is the yeah, whereas like new OBJ is making a dog. It's an object, but it basically will be a dog. You're saying the index, you're saying the meta table for new object to be self. What is self? Oh, what is self? Does it know what self is in a table? Wait. You can do, hold on. Oh, this is super, it's, what's it called? It's, what's it called? Syntactic sugar. It's syntactic sugar for just being dog dot make sound and providing self. I think that's correct. So I think we can do this. I think we can just do this. We don't need this. We do this. Can we do that? How do you do modules? Oh, okay, so right, okay, dot. Okay, so then return I see. Okay, so yeah. Module is this. Module dot new player. Return module. Then we say player exists. And then we do something like that. So then for some reason it's like eating my inputs. Let me restart Picotron. Well, before I do that. Okay, that works. Player.new. Syntax error. And unexpected near local. Yeah, why is it black? Return nil. Okay, let's see. Return nil, return nil, return nil. It's a local module, function module.new, return nil, and return module. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this would be good for this. Excuse me, is table.pin actually a function? Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe not. But then why isn't it giving me a output? Let's see. And nope. What's it called? Push add table array? Or do you just set it? List is not a real type. V is just a table with consecutive integer keys. Picotron docs. Oh, really? Add. Oh, hold on. With the exception of pairs, the following functions of the hashtag operator apply only to tables that are indexed starting from 1 and do not have nil entries. All other forms of tables can be considered as unordered hash maps rather than arrays that have a length. Add adds the value to the end of the table, equivalent of table. Gosh, you're kidding. This is how you would do it in Lua? That's crazy, dude. Table, length of table plus 1 equals value. That's crazy. So just add, delete. Thank you. Beautiful. Count. Okay, so you can count things for each pairs. Okay. Some basic stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Okay, so then just add. Okay, so it's just add objects player.new maybe. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to do this. Okay. Let's see. Iterate for key values in pairs. Table iteration. So is this the only way to do it, I guess? Okay. So print a string and optionally set the draw color to color shortcut. written on a single line, can be used to call print without brackets. Printing text below 122. What does that mean? In like, okay. So it said do this because that does work, I guess, but we need to, so I guess it's printing it on screen. I guess I thought it would print it somewhere else. So do that. I guess no, because it's gonna draw, huh? Let's see. Or is it drawing? Okay, yeah, 64. Print. Ah, okay. Print. Wait, print. Yeah, this 64, 64. But no, maybe not. X. Okay, 32. So if I clear the screen, does it disappear? Yes. Okay. That's not very useful then, huh? I mean, I guess this is because it's a video mode. Can I print it to some other place? Print a string str. Can I print a string and optionally set the draw color to color? Shortcut. Right now, the new line is automatically. Output. Let's see, mass, shape FX, instrument node, structure. So is there any way to see? You can print to the host console, which is handy for debugging with print H. Okay, so I guess I can do that. I'm gonna save. And I can have this running. Let's see. I guess load string together. There we go. So now we're getting that. Okay. Save. Okay. Okay, so then we're getting the table. There we go. Good. So I guess what we can do is we just now call data update. Okay, so now we have the player calling update. That's good. So can I do self dot x? No. Oh, do I have to do like this? Yes, okay. 32, okay. Print H, self dot x. Okay. So we could just do this if we don't need any what's the word? Class like inheritance. We could probably make do instead with a compositional approach, which would make it so that we probably wouldn't need as much. Well, that plus duck typing should make it so that may make it so that we don't need very much class-based approach, object-oriented programming approach, and well, it's still object-oriented, but we don't need metatables specifically. Okay, so you can cut this out, move this over here. Oh yeah. Bruh. 0, 1. Uh, 8. Cool. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, that's basically it. Key states used for things like control key shortcuts are also mapped to the host OS keyboard layout by default. Okay. Text input defaults. Okay. Key returns the state of key. Button. Cursors. So you can use keys if you really wanted to. Okay. Button. Alright. So left, right, up, down. Left is 0. So button 0. Well, how do you do like let's get raw controller values? I see. So this is how you do it. I was gonna say, how do you do multiplayer? Okay. Player.x minus equals player.x minus move speed. Cool. No shift tab to undo an indent. It's killing me. Left, right. I guess we could do this a different way. That's a little less wordy. End expected 36. Is this the issue? Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. Left, right, up, down. Cool. Now, as you probably already know, if you move like this, you move faster diagonally if we do it just naively like this. So we'll need some sort of vector code. I can look to see if I can find some, but I can also just make it myself because I have, because I'm cool like that. Nah, because because I have Resolve. I have Resolve and Tetra 3D. I can just use that code for this. So I mean, I guess a vector could just be, let me see, how do I want to do this? All right, so something like this should kind of get us there, I think, right? Something like this should get us there. Let's see if this works. Okay, so let's see. It did not like that. What was the result? Okay, so I made a new table. Okay. Okay, 1 and 3. Is it 1 and 3? x, y, 1. This should be taking multiple arguments. Vec a, vec dot new, 1, 2. What about vec dot new? So now it's stop. Let's see. 2 and 4. Oops. Like it's not printing. Oh, print H must only print one object. It does not like that. Like this. Okay, it does not like that. I mean, that's a table. That's not what we're looking for. What if we print them individually? Okay, so X. So I guess if you do this, then the first argument is being, so I guess, consumed. Like the first argument itself. The second argument is, you know what I mean? So maybe it just needs to be like this. Like I guess if you do this, then it expects the first argument to be self. So when you, I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Can I do this then? No, I still can't do that. So it still does not. That is not fun. You can't do this. Yeah, no, you can't. That you need to be able to do that. Come on, man. That's tough to not be able to do that. Not be able to print multiple arguments. Okay, so this is working. We're gonna make these optional. Okay, so we should be able to say like, oh, I want a vector that is 1, 2, and 3, 4. Well, maybe that's not even to do with Picotron that I can't print multiple arguments. Maybe that's something else entirely. Print H prints a string, okay, to the host operating system's console for debugging. Okay, well, what about print? Print is a string, huh? Okay, so maybe I could do something like, oops. Actually, I might need that. Maybe I could do something like this. X. Can I do like... Oh, there's no way to make it into a string. Let's see. Matching brackets. Length joined using the dot operator. Joining numbers converts them to strings. Okay. String values are converted to numbers. Okay. All right, so we should be able to do something like this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. Okay, so if we say like, oh, but we actually want just like nothing, then it becomes 0, 0. Okay. Or we could say even just 1, and it becomes 1, 0. All right, cool. So this is working. So now can we print out the result of this? It's vec A plus vec B. It does not like that. Probably because, is it single underscore? No. Oh, is it on the meta table? Let's see. An index value can also be a function. Let's see. A table can have a meta table that gives the table operator overload behavior. Okay, so I think we need well, no, I could just do, can I just do this? Apparently not. Because that should make it so that it calls it on the meta table. Oh, well, hold on. See, is this happening or no? No. It does not like give me any information either. What if we don't set the video mode? Then nothing happens. So this should work, right? Vec.add. Vec.underscore. Hmm. Doesn't work. Well, why doesn't it work? Oh, maybe, hold on. What if it was just... Like, what if it's because this doesn't return anything? No, because there's no... Hmm. Let's see. Retry using the meta table's index value. I believe this should work, huh? Vec A plus Vec B. Doesn't work. Okay, I'm like, let me make sure I'm not doing something crazy. All right, so Vec A and Vec B should both exist. It should be this guy, which has this function. Underscore underscore add other. Oh, is it AB? No. It is AB. It is underscore underscore AB, but that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Function vec underscore underscore add AB. It's not even getting here. It's not even calling this function. Okay, so that works. But this does not work. Why does that not work? Am I not spelling it correctly? Oh, oh, I think you need to define the add and sub with colons rather than periods since you're using self. I mean, but I don't have to use self though. Yeah, that's yeah, I'm not using colons here. I don't need to use colons here because this is a module. It doesn't need any sense of self. So this should work because it's being defined on the object, right? This and this should be the same. Let's change the music. Classic. Let's see. It starts by checking the operator. Let's see, add the addition operator. If any operand for an addition, we'll try to call a meta method. Underscore add AB. That seems correct. Oh, it says you overload by using the meta table entry, so it's not in the. It's not in, yeah, it's got to be a meta table thing. Okay, so I guess I can do like vec set meta table vec meta. So like that, I guess, is better. Okay, that works. All right, so then this would just be return module.new. Okay. I mean, really, I probably would rather if the functions were not in meta. I guess it's fine. Okay, so the end result is a table. Okay, cool. So it is working probably. So I guess I could do something like this. Does it have to be? Okay. There we go. So it's 4, 6. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so we have add and subtract. Oh, when did that happen? Okay, we need some other stuff. I guess you could say the length of a vector could be the magnitude, right? So excuse me. Where's that guy? Here we go. I don't know if I like that idea. The length of the vector is the no, because the length and the magnitude are two different things. We're just going to define it literally. Magnitude. Well, the length and the magnitude can be the same thing, but not all the time. So okay, so that should work. Whew. Okay, so now we can just do this. Position is vec.new 30 and 32. That's X, whoops, Y, X, Y. Okay, cool. So now we can say delta. There we go. what would be the word? Scale. This is fine. Vector Lua 42 self. Cool. So I think it's working. Can we get a speed? Speed plus move scale X. Oh. There we go. There, yeah, speed equals. Okay, acceleration is 0.1. That's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, you can't do it like that. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm probably not going to do this add and subtract. There's not enough reason to do it. So I think I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Submagnitude. Whoops. Okay. So if that magnitude is greater than mag, then return. Okay, so this is just gonna be empty. If it's greater than the magnitude, then return. All right, so that should work, I think. Okay, so this is working. Oops. I don't know why you can't like close the find menu. Just angry click tapping. Kanzaki says, "Did you stop using Go?" Nope. This is just me trying something different. Just trying out a fantasy console, and it's interesting. It's fun. Vector 43. Don't like Lua. Still don't like Lua. Let's see. RAM card. Attempt to index a nil value local self. Vector. Attempt to index a nil value local self. Sub unit scale. So it is happening. Okay. So it's never. What? Let's see. I can do this, but it doesn't like this. Self unit should exist, no? Is that not this? Okay, so it is being called. Okay. So square root self.x. 43. Attempt to index a nil value. Where is magnitude being called? Oh, that's case sensitive, of course. Where is magnitude being called? Should 47 be vec magnitude? 47. Yo, thank you. That is what I was missing. Okay, that's exactly it. Still don't like Lua. Let's see. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, Lua is it's so bad, dude. It stinks so much. Like it's so it's just not. I mean, if you like it, you like it. Lua is fun, but it has moments you'll want to punch it. Is it fun? I mean, like it feels like JavaScript, but worse. It feels like I don't even get why have this like colon system. Like why not just make it so that every do like Python and make it so that every function that's a method of a table gets provided self as default. That way you write every function is written the same way rather than and invoked the same way, rather than having two methods of invoking where if you don't look at it right, it will cause problems. And it's not even going to cause problems where it is like, it's going to cause problems in the function being invoked rather than the function invoking. So you can't even track it down in the call stack. It's just, come on, man. Like you call vec.magnitude and it doesn't give you an error here, it gives you an error here, so you can't even like trace it back. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how this ever got popular. Just just straight up, I don't get it, dude. I don't get what the appeal is. It feels like there's not so many things, but just a couple of things that are just like, this or that makes it like completely a non-starter. And it feels like rather than fix it, everyone was just okay with it. I don't know. Whatever. You can't, beggars can't be choosers, right? I think we can do something a little nicer here with this. Just a smidge. We're just gonna doop. Okay. I think we could probably do it like that. Oh, there we go. Which means we probably do it like that. It's a little better. Cool. Let's see. Scale sub magnitude print add sub. Oh yeah. Okay, so then we should be able to say what was the issue? End expected 65. Brother. Vector 31, everything on the table value. Field X. That works. Let's see. Clamp speed, clamp magnitude, player dot max speed. Turn module.new self unit. Oh, I guess it doesn't do that. I could just do. There we go. So then we can set the max speed to be like a 1 or something. Cool. Cool. Okay. So negative 9. What was the bid? Is 240, 135. Okay, so this is the general what it's going to be like. So that jittering, not quite sure what we can do about that. Making the camera more loose might help, but maybe not. Let's see. What is the camera function? How is it supposed to do? What is it supposed to do? Tracing at the start of draw. Oh, it just sets the screen offset. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay. $71. That helps a little bit, but it's not perfect. Not sure what we can do about that. Well, that's as good as we're gonna get it, I think, for now. We managed to get quite a bit done. Yeah. I mean, there's some things that I do not like about this. Lua is one of them. I just do not like Lua. I don't think I'll ever like Lua. Even from its, like, the upsides of using it, I still do not. I feel like if I had to choose to use Lua, I would just make another programming language. It's not usable to me. But that's my personal opinion. Picotron as a whole is cool. It's a cool fantasy console. Yeah, not sure what we can do about this. This is just a product of moving at a diagonal. And the camera, you know, following. I mean, there's not much we can do about it that comes to mind immediately. There might be a way around it, but I'm not sure what we can do to, like, not have it stutter like that. Maybe if we floor or ceiling the position more reliably, that might help. So, I think he saw me roll my eyes. Lua, floor. What's the function called? Math.floor. Oh wait, is it is it math.floor? Okay, I guess it is. This might help. No. Maybe round? Round does not exist. Really? Wait, does it exist or no? It doesn't. Okay. Okay. Return math.floor. Okay, so I guess we can do this. No, that doesn't solve it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we can do about this. Well, I guess the lerping would not fix the issue. Because if the issue is there even when it's not lerping, then the issue is going to be there either way. So I mean, like, it's a matter of the character being able to move on, he's moving on a grid, but his position is represented using floating point values. Because of that, his X and Y, even if they're increasing at the same rate, are not going to be on the same values at the same time, which is why you get this kind of weird stair-stepping effect, I think. Let's try something out. Let's say that we, the player's speed. No, oops. Is the same for both X and Y. Yeah, still jittery. Then I'm not sure what to do about that. Well, even with the jitteriness, he kind of like is anti-aliasing. I don't think he's jittering. Like the entire... Well, maybe the camera is also part of it. Should we round this off as well? No, it feels like it's blurry, right? Like it feels like it's blurry around the sidewalk. And it feels like his character the edges are blurring around his character as well. That's interesting. I'm not sure quite what to make of that. Seal maybe? The jitter is stair-stepping. Maybe move camera after the player draws. You can try that. I think the docs say to move the camera first, but let's see if it's... No. Maybe move camera before or after the player moves. No. Yeah, this is an interesting problem. Like, this is something that you see sometimes in... modern game engines as well. It's smoother when the camera's not involved. Yeah, it's a little better when the camera's not involved. Yeah, that's an interesting problem. I don't have a solution immediately. I mean, there could be some ideas, but I'm not sure what just yet to do about that. We'll see. What can we do about that? Where's some ideas? And it's like, it's looking good too. Like, it's actually like looking pretty dang good. But yeah, I don't know what to do, dude. What can we do? How do we fix that? I think that's less noticeable if it was higher res. Yeah. I mean, we can make it just higher res. Let's try that. Let's see how it looks. Still jittery. What's a way to solve that? The map doesn't draw as weirdly, as crunchily. And of course I could restrict the movement to just left or right. You know, left, right, up, and down, like no diagonals. Make the player do one full pixel of movement rather than half an acceleration. Yeah, we could. I think that would probably work. Oh, no? Well, it's probably because it's float values. So yeah, I guess we would have to basically ensure that his coordinates are always locked and that he always moves in whole integers. He never moves in any incomplete floats, basically. That kind of stinks. I'm not going to solve this right now, but what would the solution look like? The solution would look like it would have to be something where like his position is there's like two layers, like there's a floating position and an integer position, and moving on the floating position like builds up until it crosses a threshold, at which point it like increments the integer position. I think. I guess really the issue is that you're moving up or left, up right, down left, down right, and due to floating point or just due to timing, pressing up and down and left and right on different times, you're not like locked to the grid. So I guess if we locked the player to a grid, then this would be good. So like rather than being free moving, if you pressed right and you move one grid space over, even if it was less than, yeah, so I mean that's an option. Yeah, this isn't, I wonder how other people would solve this. This is probably the main reason most old school RPGs were grid based. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. You might be right. You could be correct. I don't know. I mean, even that looks a little janky. So he would have to be constant in speed. That's a bit of a bummer. It's not necessary for the game, but it would just be nice to have a little bit more flexibility. Okay, I'll think about it. For now, I think this is pretty good. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I could do some music. I would like to try out the tracker, see how it's been improved upon over the years. But for now, or over the time that I've had Picotron. But for now, I'm gonna stop here. I think it's been a pretty good stream. Man, I mean, managed to get some stuff done. We still have to do animation. We still have to actually make the game, but I mean, this has vibes. It has vibes, and it looks good. It looks surprisingly good, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's just a matter of like, can I actually not have the character jitter? If I can't make him not jitter, then I guess I'll just like, make it not smooth, make his movement more blocky, just so that it looks a little cleaner. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. It's been real. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time with more game development. Probably going to master plan or some Tetra 3D stuff on this is Wednesday, on Friday. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, or maybe we'll do some music in here in Picotron. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time, and yeah, thanks. See ya.